Okay, so grade 1s from Cambridge Primary School. I'm going to be showing you what we're going to be doing next, and it's really very, very special. So you're going to go over to the materials table up the back of the room, and on the paper rack you'll find some plain pieces of A3 size cover paper, and that's what you're going to be using for your piece of work. Your choice whether you use it this way, which is called landscape, or this way, which is called portrait. It's up to you which way you use the paper today. Does that make sense? Good. Okay. Now, way back, weeks and weeks ago, way at the start of third term, I got you to do a self-portrait, a selfie. We drew a picture onto a frame that looked like a phone. So everybody drew a selfie. Well, today you're going to be working on a different sort of selfie, and this one you have to really think and be really creative with how you come up with your way to do it. I have done this activity with grade 1s so many times, and I do it every year because the self-portraits that are produced are created by the grade 1 students at Cambridge Primary School are always so amazing when we do them this way. So, you need to decide which way you're going to use your paper, okay? And the second thing you need to decide is whether you're going to do, like we did with the drawing, whether it's going to be a whole body self-portrait or just a face, a head, and neck and shoulders. Remember we made that decision last time? Whole body or just head, neck and shoulders. So you've got to make that decision as well, and then you can start working on your self-portrait. But this self-portrait is going to be really special because after you've written your name and grade on the back, so I'm going to write Mrs M 1B on the back. Once you've done that, you have to put your pencil away. That's the only bit of drawing or writing that you're going to do on your sheet, on the back, your name and grade, put your pencil away. No drawing for this self-portrait. No drawing. Okay, hang on. So, you're going to use this special sort of paper. Now I'm going to bring it up to the table. I've got a big green box of this special sort of paper. Who knows what it's called? Yeah, it's Mateo. It's called tissue paper, alright? And I've got it in lots and lots of different colours. I've got a big green box full of it. Okay, so today you're going to use the tissue paper. So I'll put it down on the floor. But today, no scissors. So no pencils for this self-portrait and no scissors to use on the paper. Absolutely none. You don't need them because this paper is so easy to tear. That's right. So you can tear the paper to use on your self-portrait. Now, I'm going to show you one up here. Whoops. I'm going to show you this one here that I've started working on. Can you see that one, Sebastian? Okay. I've started working on this one, and I decided this was going to be a full body portrait of me, and I was going to put myself in my Cambridge uniform. So I found some nice dark blue paper. Can the split people that are in the book corner please shush a bit, because I'm trying to film over here. Thank you. Right, so I started working on the pants. So I went and found some dark blue tissue paper, and I tore a strip and then I glued it on. Make sense? Yeah. Right, then I tore another bit and I glued it on this way, and it was a bit too short. So I got another piece and tore it and glued it on the top. So sometimes you can get the shape that you want by layering on the pieces of tissue paper. Make sense? Alright, now to finish off down the bottom here, I'd need to put some shoes and some shoelaces, put my shirt on here and all that sort of stuff. Do you have to put yourself in your Cambridge Primary School uniform? No. You can put yourself in any clothes that you want, but I would like you to wear some clothes in your self-portrait, please. Is that okay? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't really want a whole lot of naked self-portraits today. Not today. Okay. Now, when we go to do the face, when we were drawing those self-portraits way back at the start of term 3, we talked about how it was better to draw an upside down avocado shape or an upside down egg shape than just try a circle. Did we talk about that? No. Yeah, I'm sure we did. So, what I want you to do when you're working on your self-portrait, put your hand down, Javant, please, we'll have questions at the end, is I want you to try for that upside down avocado shape again, alright? So you just tear the paper down. If it doesn't come out properly, you can tear another piece, or you can add a piece on if you think that'll help. You can layer pieces on. So we'll try for an upside down avocado shape in the face, okay? We'll have questions at the end. Now, next thing, we need to think about, hang on a sec, I'm going to have questions at the end, but you need to listen right now. When you're tearing this paper, you can do lots of things with it. So if we're thinking about hair, there's lots of colours in there you can go for. That'll be good for your own hair colour. The mirrors are in the box up there where they usually are, so you can get a mirror out of the mirror box to help you if you need to. So I've torn a strip I could use for some hair. I could tear it and make it into a thinner strip. If you haven't got really straight hair and you've got curly hair, you might twist the tissue paper like this. Whoops, I just tore that bit off. You might twist the tissue paper so it'll look a bit more interesting if your hair is curly. So please don't start talking. So if you've got long curlyish hair, you could twist it. If you've got long plaits, you could tear 3 pieces and then plait them together. You can use the coloured tissue paper for scrunchies and for hair ties. The other thing you can do is you can wind your tissue paper round, wind it to make nice thin lines with it, particularly if you were going to do things like headbands, or it's really good for doing glasses, because when you wound it around nice and tight, it's like a thin line, you can bend it around to make frames for your glasses, things like that, okay? Now, a couple of people last week have already started theirs, so I'm going to get theirs where they've only just started, because you can't do it in one session. One session you won't get finished. So I'm going to show you how they've started and let you have a look at theirs, and we'll have a bit more of a chat. Can you just stop there? Tough.